What up, Trent? How's it going? Oh man, Minecraft music's getting a little bit loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Felt a bit nostalgic tonight. Want to do some Minecraft or music? Not playing Minecraft. We have to relocate that for post finals. Oh, Minecraft stream. I wasn't even thinking of Minecraft stream, but yeah, we could do that as well. And I can also put up a server. I was actually going, because yeah, I always have a server over Minecraft with my friends, and this summer I was thinking of just getting a VPS. So anyone who knows me online can play the server. Um, so like it's harder to get my IP, even though I won't be at a place I live. It's just better, right? Um, or just at that point, since it's only 2 months, just paying for like I'm not sure if it would be cheaper to do it on my own and just host a Docker container with a server on it, or um to use something like a paid server host. I know things like Eternos exist, but like I don't like the experience on Eternos due to the lack of RAM, and we usually make our own custom mod packs if we do modded. We have a Linux server at my home that I've used in the past for Minecraft and other game servers, SCP and stuff. Shout out Docker. Docker's doing so much for gaming. In fact, Trip, do you have your own server, or do you use like MC Pro? Is MC Pro hosting still a thing? I feel like I used that when I was a kid. I'm not sure if it's still around. Ah, huge. What is your favorite? What is Oh jeez, poor chicken. What is your favorite version of Minecraft? I mean, it's valid. Actually, okay, this is a weighted question because my favorite is just nostalgia. It's only like I think Minecraft has gotten better in many ways. Combat update sucked. I was really mad about that one. 1.2.3, wow. I don't think I played that early. 1.2, let's see what Minecraft was looking at. Minecraft. Mine's 1.6.4. That was that was probably my favorite. Yeah, the horse update. 1.2.5. Ooh, this reminded me of the this reminded me of Xbox. That's when I started playing. What edition was here? Wait, Minecraft, Xbox 360, and 2013. It was TU13. Is there like a Java equivalent? Release date October 2nd, 2013. TU14. Oh, two. Okay, so 14. Okay. So if we just probably go to October 2nd, 2023 Minecraft version, we'll see. Like the probably date wise equivalent. 1.7.2. So yeah, wow. Then I guess when did Hmm. Who knows? I don't know why Google isn't giving me a solid answer here. Was it actually 2019 or 2009? Wow. Hey, what's up, Penguin? You missed it. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Was International Penguin Day. Yeah, it was last Friday. Heck yeah, we'll celebrate that today, even though we're gonna be drawing boxes. But oh yeah, Shrimp, do you want me to start calling you Monkey? I feel like I already asked you this. Also, thank you for the Grackle emote. I absolutely loved it. Ramp. Minecraft. Bear, just saw your message. We could probably maybe during BRB I can look a little bit more. I can definitely tell you where he said neurosis though. No, what? Okay, wait, maybe I'm spelling wrong. Anyways, hello everybody, hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is a Tuesday. Or no, what the heck? It's I guess I'm mentally in a Tuesday right now. Um it's Sunday. Wow. I'm former shrimp penguin. Former. Please don't food chain me. We do. We got grackles, bears, the works. But I'll look for that bear. I do remember him saying this very vividly because I was like, wow, he like neurosis. He does talk about the anime protagonist. Protagonist. Okay, here's the first thing I could find. I'll link this to you, Bear. I'll drop this in general, and then we'll get started for tonight. This is one thing. I just cursory glance. I'm not entirely sure if this is it, but this is one of his mentions. But yeah. Cool. So yeah, once again, sincerely, thank you all for joining me tonight. We're gonna have some fun with cylinders. So hop over here and set a timer and all that good stuff. OBS keeps resetting its layout on me. Come on, OBS. You're better than this. Okay. I messed with the focus. It kind of looks crustier. I'm not sure. Um, yeah. Hope you've all had a wonderful day so far. A bit study heavy. I got 5 pomodoros done and then just went outside and went for a very long walk. Kind of wish I went for a longer walk. I took some millet with me and kind of just like dropped millet along my path. And just like watched the birds kind of peel in my wake. I returned to my bird feeder to find 2 squirrels marauding it. Unacceptable. Is that the right word? Um, yeah. Kind of studied. I think I just felt very disjoint today. Not only because I was in Discord for half of it, um, but I don't know. I felt just very lost still. So I emailed my professor saying that like I need help finding materials to study better, and he's always been very helpful and kind. So I have no doubt I'll find my way. Right now I'm basically doing things that I can to make my exam experience easier, such as making cheat sheets and stuff. But I'd much rather be doing practice problems. I'm gonna make square boxes, but I think this one turned out a bit too rectangular. Yeah, very rectangular, too far in that direction. Other than that, pretty decent day. Very nice weather. It's just giving me summer vibes, and I'm getting itchy. I want to go out and enjoy the weather and be with my family and walk my dogs and hear the cicadas, smell of steak and or any food on the grill, the smell of cool water and soil that gets way too hot. Can't wait for the next promptathon. Oh yeah, that's coming up, isn't it? Or is that in June? Is it in June? I can't remember. But I am excited. Summer promptathon is my favorite. And we're almost done with the sketchbook that I hate. That bird that I hate. I was so surprised that Mata knew the or not knew because like it's not insider knowledge, just like referenced the baseball thing. That's still I need to tell my friend about that. Also, I've been itching to do figure studies, but I'm reserving that for. I just I weirdly enough, I've been super into anatomy originally. I love, understanding all the muscle groups and how they behave and this goes here and that goes there and it makes my OCD brain very happy. But I've been seeing a lot more gestural drawings, especially with like the stuff that Soko's doing. Um I love it. And I'm feeling a lot more gestural, which I think is a good thing because Proko says start with gesture, then do anatomy. Um so I'll do exactly that. I'm going to get Proko's haircut. I'm going to grow my hair out. I hate growing my hair out because it never looks good. But I'm going to grow my hair out just so like the top is long enough so I can do like the little Proko swoosh just to see if it works. And I'll post myself to r/Proko. After 250 cylinders, we got lesson 6, which is technical, like technical. What's the official name here? It's like technical drawing. Both lesson 7 and 6 are that. Just they focus on lesson 6 focuses on everyday objects, and lesson 7 focuses on yeah. So lesson 6 is applying construction to everyday objects, and lesson 7 is applying construction to vehicles. Oh, experimenting with learning anatomy. I don't know. I don't know. Because like this is my fatal flaw, one of my many fatal flaws. Um, I'm because I don't have a set path to explore anatomy. I'm scared of going out and doing it on my own. Not necessarily for the fear of making bad habits, because as Comfy has said many times, it's better to start and not worry about making bad habits because you typically don't. Typically, um, I'm just more so. I hate the feeling of being lost. Uh, and having a critique structure, I think, is very important. I don't think I'm ever going to explore really anything in art unless I have like a modicum. I hate using that word, but like a some kind of thing to critique me. So if I go into gestures and anatomy and stuff, Love Life Drawing, or I'm not a huge fan of their recent videos that they've been posting, so it'd probably be New Masters. What's up, Jims? How's it going? How's your exams? How's your studying? Also, this is just lacking so much for shortening. That's ridiculous. What are we doing? What the heck? How did you get your logo? Yes, I did make it. Uh, the whole like stack of technology that I use for doing everything is paint.net, Photoshop slash Photop, for all my SVG stuff, which is mostly what I do. I use Inkscape, and then After Effects for most of the stuff you see on stream that's animated. Finally finished my project that took me 2 days. There was a ton of bugs. Oh yes, your library SQL database. Well, glad to hear it's all finished. Still studying. Oh goodness. Sorry to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, the whole Cav logo. Like I felt like just the letters Cav was too corporate and like the whole like simplified corporate logo thing that was going on for a while, where like Staples was simplifying their logo and stuff. I felt like mine was a bit too boring, so I threw the fine liner in there. I'm doing okay. I'm definitely feeling the anxiety of finals. It's hitting me now. And we'll take reasonable steps to start managing that. But other than that, I think I'm okay. I think we're having a good day. Got some nice studying in. It's gonna be a bumpy week. Very glad I got to hang out with people on the Discord. That was very fun. This box is upsetting me though. It's wonky. I'd say like my biggest thing that happens almost every exam is part of me realizes at some point that no matter if I do well or poorly on the exam, I'll still be alive the next day. And so I kind of like productive procrastinate. I'm like, oh well, I've gotten all the studying done I could. Like I'll be like, I'll just be like, worst case is I fail, which is true, but we shouldn't use it to detract from our efforts ongoing. I have two finals tomorrow, then a report due Tuesday, mostly done, and then I'm done. Huge. Oh my gosh. Happy freaking summer. It's almost here. How are the exams looking? Huge. I don't think I'm ever going to college again. Like someone would be like, "We'll give you $1 million." Okay, $1 million, I probably would. But like, if someone's like, "If you get your master's," no, it's gonna be if they fully paid for my master's and housing, it would still probably be a tiny bit hard to convince me to go back to school. And if I do, I'm not worrying about my GPA. Alrighty. Knowing the two professors are not great, but I'm gonna do my best. That's all you can do. Yeah, some professors decide to pull out the stops for the final exam, which I don't get. Just let me go home. I'll hang my head in shame and announce to my parents that I made a B, but they don't really care. But just let me go. Yikes. Wow. Remember the cornbread discussion from the other day? Three roommates or three people have ruled cornbread. I might have just like the fact that it's so overwhelmingly in their direction. I guess I have to try cornbread again because every time I feel like I've eaten cornbread, I've disliked it thoroughly. Wait, did we do that? Huh, we kind of did the same thing, huh? No original Cav. I also was looking in the lesson 6 chat today and I forgot that you have to do the form intersections again. And oof, that one's just not, it's not easy. It's not hard, but it's some work. My parents don't care. My mom never went to college, so she's impressed I'm going either way. My dad would be disappointed if I only didn't try. All he cares is I tried my best. Yep, same. Actually, yeah, my parents, my dad would definitely be like, make fun of me if I got a B. But that's just because he did worse. So, unduly give me some. But yeah, they only care that I try my best. In fact, they would probably prefer I cared a little bit less about school. I remember my dad was going through old documents and we found one of his report cards for chemistry in high school. I think it's safe to say disdain for chemistry runs through my family. Actually, I'm not sure if it was high school or college, but and now I can't get a B. I'm not gonna let my dad make fun of me. What's worse, like him being like upset that I got a B or being like, haha. I think that's the point. He always says to tell me that he's proud of me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think dads will always just be smart. It's kind of annoying. I'm not feeling the ellipses today. Sucks. Didn't make funny because my parents are basically like Penny and Big Bang Theory. Is that like an insult to your parents or not? I love it. The the older I've grown, the more I'm not gonna say I am my dad because everyone's different, but like I'm definitely his son. We have this exact same laugh, the exact same reaction to things. I look a lot like him. We have the same habits, the same obsessions. We get obsessed with stuff so easily. Um, and like as I've like been an adult now, like more independent in my life, and I return and I see him and like the way he acts, and there's just so many parallels to the point where like I don't necessarily need to know him to know his reaction, even though I do, right? He's my dad, but like I can gauge his reaction because it's how I would have react. Don't know who I got the love for art from though. I don't think there were any artists in my family for all I know. My little sister's very skilled with art. Stupid Jack Black. It's stuck in my head. Get it out of my head. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna do our usual BRB, everybody. Then yeah, probably a tiny bit, and then yeah. No, they have both strengths and different stuff. It's the Geek X Social Person Diamond and Endemic. I love it. Alrighty, beer back. Back. One thing I realized as I was getting a sip of water. Lesson 5. I've talked about how I hit a brick wall and how I felt really bad in the middle of it. But like one thing I realized, and it was a huge benefit of me being kind of stubborn in lesson 5, not totally. I definitely could have cut out a lot of work and been fine. But when I hit a brick wall in lesson 5, where I actually my skills in construction or seeing things in 3D space outweighed my observational skills. I could picture things in 3D really well to the point where it almost became pretty natural. I still have to think about it sometimes, like intuitively or like on purpose, yeah, whatever. Um, but I didn't know where to place them in space, and not just 3D space, but the 2D space on the page. And so learning how to do things observationally, negative shapes and plumb lines, and silhouette, and like just angles relative to the any basis on the paper. I don't know a good what the artsy word is for it. Um, helped a ton. I'm just saying that here because maybe I can use my bot that I'm making to use a contextual search on if I yeah no oh shoot that was gross. I'm sorry. Um, I am making Jim's you'd actually find this interesting. I'm making a semantic search for all the audio. So I have a bot that can get all the audio transcripts from all of my videos, as well as chat. And I'm making a bot. I may make it a website. I'm not sure because then that would mean I have to like do a lot of processing and that would be pricey. But at least I'm gonna make it a Python program from just like a simple whatever the window tkinter um program where I can just semantically search anything I've said in a stream ever. So now I can say, hey, I have an idea for the lesson 5 video, and it's gonna be that. Now I shouldn't say that a ton because that's gonna clog up my semantic search, but yeah, cool. Okay, let's pull out this 250 page. It's a really fun opportunity. I'm teaching myself some natural language processing, how it all works. It looks like pretty la la. Okay, I'm done. I can't. Sorry, whatever. Leave me alone. I can't not do it. It's such a la la la. It's so stupid. It's cathartic. Okay, it's cathartic. I needed that. Do you use ChatGPT to code? I do. Yes. Oh goodness. The thing about moving to Claude. Yeah, I could probably look at. I wonder what the audio transcript does. I re I hate how so much AI stuff is like eating up waterways and stuff. I really wish there was like, because like I'm a person who willingly knows AI is like clogging resources and doing horrible things to the environment. Yet I'm using it, and in fact, I'm not gonna say I have to, but I mean, in the job field, I will. Um, so it sucks. I don't like using it. It would be so cool if they like calculated how much carbon footprint you're doing, and then you can make like an equivalent donation or something. But that doesn't really amend it. How about we just not use that much processing power in the first place? Like a me virtue signal, try to justify my horrible use of GPTs. Come on, la la, whatever. Let's head over here. So yeah, we accidentally yeah, no. I can imagine someday in the future, maybe. Like I'm hoping it would be really cool if we get to a point where we could have regulation on not computing, never computing, but um just like we have carbon regulations for cars, massive AI data farms. Oh, that's a fire alarm. Okay, we're cool. Okay, so yeah, rant over. That reset me. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing with our 250 cylinders. Not really much else to add. We're gonna be doing a cylinder up here. We accidentally did the extension lines evacuate. It's only a suggestion. I'm also gonna mess with the camera settings really quick right before we get started because it's a bit blurry. Come on, Bear. Why didn't you tell us it's slightly blurry? Can you not? Can you not see? You not see that's just slightly blurry? I'm gonna start from like really blurry. Okay, 400. That's a good number. Oh wait, okay, so I'm reading a bit more of the thing I sent from Uncomfy, but yeah, it's basically the same thing I aligned with. There's definitely a tendency to romanticize the anguish and frame it as integrity, but that's just a lie we tell ourselves to reinforce the notion that our ideas alone carry weight without execution, that execution itself has the ability to lessen or undermine them. Ideas alone aren't anything worth so much stress. Oof. And playing without concern or need of a result to validate the use of your time will show you that perhaps the unpleasant truth. Now that's more geared towards 50%, but I think the pursuit of art itself, we ought to emphasize the patience and blah 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 blah. Blah. That composes a great artist. Patience and virtue, maybe. Mm-hmm. Cool. So we're gonna be doing a cylinder up here because we kind of laid it out. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of wish I didn't do these extendo lines right there, but whatever. Um, I put an emphasis on drawing very large. Ooh, let's do one like this. That'd be interesting. Ah, but I also kind of want to do one like this. Your apologies? Wait, for what? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I think this will work. Because, yeah, we're going to be... We could do something like this, even. Whatever. Okay. Focus up, guys. Oh, did it just send? Oh. Oh, yeah, you said my apologies for the thing. I forgot the bit. My bad. Bad. No, I just blanked. Streamer dementia, I don't know. What's your favorite... Two questions for everybody in chat, unless you're busy. Remember, you don't have to answer. What is your favorite type of wood in Minecraft? And then two, second question. Would you rather have a underwater base, a mountainside base, a nether base, a classical plains base, or a castle? That was a lot. You may need to rewind. Hey, I'm gonna say something that may hurt some feelings. What's up, Delano? Everyone picks mountain. I'm not gonna say it's basic because I love some mountainside bases, but everyone says that. Cherry, I forgot cherry exists. And underwater. Cool. Are you like glass dome underwater or just like ceiling to the underwater part? Oh, and they have like all the coral and stuff now, so it's really pretty. Just such a pain to build. It's hard working in this space, and making the line on the side will be very. And the coral. Ooh, heck yeah. It's like having this much of a profile to work on a cylinder ain't that much. But weirdly enough, if we did one like this, I think I vibe with it. Hi, Jim. Oh, that's the Minecraft song. I thought it was like my house exploding. Is that my house exploding? I'm not sure. I heard the fire alarm and now things are exploding. This is a very high octane stream, guys. Dark oak beachside. Ooh, I didn't even consider that. Would you do dark oak on the beachside? So I feel like the dark oak would contrast the sand. Did I already say that? Dude, I'm tripping. You'd probably use oak on. Okay, yeah. I think my favorite is spruce. And I can't go wrong with like a horseshoe bend. Horseshoe bend with spruce. Like a spruce oak combo. I love stone, like just nice smooth, not smooth stone, but just normal stone as a building material. I'm very dwarven with my building style. Diggy diggy hole. I am, in fact, digging a hole. We're gonna go for a tough cylinder here. Because I want to suffer. Are you a person who invests in creating automatic farms? So I love redstone, but if I'm doing redstone, I can't even name an automatic farm that I care for. Like I don't need the chicken auto smelter because it's such a pain to set up. I'm trying to think. Oh, I always make a drip farm, a dripstone farm, but that's not an automatic farm. That's just like lava dripstone for fuel. I wouldn't know. I'm not a big investor into it. I find a peace in like having a giant potato or wheat farm. It's nice. I want to know something really weird. So everyone has their own way of organizing their hotbar and their chests, right? My little sister, who is like we both take after my father's side, um, she organizes her chests the exact same way I do, and her hotbar is only slightly different. So now I really want to get my dad to play Minecraft and see how he organizes his chests. Oh, I'm gonna out my dad right now. I hope he's not watching the stream. So I think my mom we may have forced her once to play Minecraft, but no, like probably not actually. But my dad, he doesn't play. I can't remember a time he's like played a video game with me. Not that he's like an unforgiving, unloving father. No, he's awesome, but he doesn't play video games. because in college, he played a game called Myst. It's a puzzle game for apparently 2 days straight. Like actually 2 days straight. Um, and so he's like vowed that he'll never touch a video game again because he's like me. We both get very obsessed. I'm gonna skip the discs because I'm not feeling those too much. Ideally, I would love if my family played Minecraft. They would fight so fast. No, sorry, we would fight so fast. I'm blowing up my older sister's base. Oh no, that would actually cause like a tear in the family. I'm glad they're not watching this stream. Oh, without a ruler, we're goaded. What's up, Prague? Hope you're doing well. Sounds like you're putting them in a fit fight with each other, basically. That's the thing. Whenever I have Minecraft servers, it's with friends who like understand we're not griefing each other, and if we are, or like doing anything prank wise, it's like amendable, right? Like, oh, I blew up your house, but I'll revert the save, or I filled your house with like 80 cats for no reason, something like that. Or like I covered my friend's house in bamboo once. Stuff, nothing harmful. Um, so that's the yeah, we like implicitly understand the sanctity of a Minecraft server and build. In fact, I'm gonna define this VP first off this edge, because it's easier. Like I said, VPs that are closer and easier to estimate, um, are better for the ones that are longer. Oh wait, no, sorry, this way. I'm lying. I remember my cousin kept placing cobblestone everywhere in my house. It was annoying. That's how fights happen. It's not fighting words. It's like fighting things. Okay, guys, it's now for our favorite segment of the night. We do this every night. We talk about our Minecraft pet peeves. I'll go first. My first Minecraft pet peeve, and this is a popular one. Floating trees. Come on, guys. Clean up after yourselves. I'd rather you deforest an area and not plant any saplings yet have no floating trees than to plant saplings and have floating trees. I have standards. Pet peeve, Minecraft pet peeve number 2. When people are exploring like steep cliff sides and they need to climb up and they use cobblestone to climb up, no, just mine the block in front of you, jump on it, place the dirt back under you. Why are you defacing nature for your exploration? I think that's all my Minecraft pet peeves. I don't think I have any more than that. Oh, yes, one more. The person that goes 10,000 blocks away from spawn when we start a server, why? Just play single player. You know who you are. There's some real hate in this stream. Yeah, just in general. Minecraft pet peeves. We like to have fun here, you know. Okay, this is really hard to guesstimate. It's really just down to intuition at this point with our current connection issues. I think that's valid. Minecraft lag is some of the most rage-inducing stuff. You're telling me I just spent like 4 seconds mining this piece of gravel with my hand, and it's back. Killing the wolves, don't do it. Oh, Prague, I handled the VP by just guesstimating, kind of. I mean, yeah, just like letting my intuition handle it. Whenever we do our corrections, we didn't finish the corrections here, but you can definitely see like these lines. This is the VP right here. Be running down there, and we could already tell these are wrong. So in the future, if we notice any trends among our errors, we can start like if we constantly go to the right, then we'll start, correcting it, going to the left a little bit. There are 3 VPs, yeah. Single player is not fun. I can get that. Yeah, single player. I hate to say it because Minecraft is good single player. Just it's so much fun with friends. It's so much fun. Yeah, and why are we killing wolves, guys? Come on. They don't do anything to you. They passively hunt skeletons. You're telling me you want more skeletons? Arguably one of the most annoying mobs in the game. What update did they give skeletons? Find enemies do too much damage, and any armor below diamond is worthless. Yeah. To the nether. Yeah. I feel skeletons. I think just skeletons, that's my only pet peeve. In Minecraft, the mob that I just think is so unfair and unfun to deal with. Like, revert to the update before they had aimbot, I'd be okay. Like creepers, the kind of like figurehead of Minecraft. I'm who cares? Who cares? I would rather have a creeper in a cave, like point blank to me in a cave, than a creeper just anywhere on the surface. Because that means I have to repair the creeper hole. I would say repairing creeper holes is a pet peeve of mine. Like, please repair it, but that's a big ask. And it could be amended by simply just killing them instead of letting them explode. So that's also just a technical skill issue. Magma cubes, yes. Anything where I really just can't fight back. The shield was a wonderful addition to Minecraft considering the annoying skeletons. So yes, Prague is in YouTube chat. My bad. I should have. I'll start reading off names. Or I'm not sure if Prague is still here, but they were at least. Shut up, Prague. Sounds like I'm saying like Prague as like the place. What is everybody's favorite mob or like entity? It could be any like passive or hostile. My favorite is the Enderman. I think the Enderman is pretty neat because it has purple on it, and it is a little intelligent creature that I just get to chill with. They're chill. They're cool looking. They make funny noises. No, it's like deeper. It's like no. Mm, loot bug? I don't even know what loot bugs are. I haven't played Minecraft in a minute. Can I do a Minecraft spider sound? Here, wait, I need to listen to it real quick. I know this is a German bit. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a Minecraft spider sound. That was loud. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that one. I feel like that one's more possible. Oh, all right. Let me try this. The first one. No, not that one. No, no, no. That was like a creeper getting hit. That sounds like a mob. That oh my mic's not even picking up. Thanks, noise gate. I'm not turning off my noise gate for this. Okay. Sorry for the audio jump scare. I always forget that like my YouTube is crazy loud. I'll do better. I think my best Minecraft impression is just the villager because it's the easiest to do. I feel like if I try and do any more noises, I'm just gonna like end up spitting on my page and get really upset. That has happened before in lesson 5. I'm so upset. I didn't even spit on my page. I could do the unturned zombie. I'm not sure if any of that picked up, but I wasn't looking at my meter. But God, I used to play when I was younger and I played a lot more games. I would play unturned until I was like numb, until I just couldn't feel anything. Like I wouldn't stay up when I was that young, but it'd be like 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'd be like, guys, I'm getting tired, man. I gotta go to sleep. Oh, peak song, guys. Turn this up. It's like Minecraft music was made to be nostalgic. I couldn't tell you why. And then it's probably a self-serving prophecy or whatever it's called, but self-fulfilling prophecy. But what a revolutionary game! Oh, Minecraft. My grandma sent me a video of me playing the piano the other day. I wonder what compelled her to go back to that one. I do miss just jamming out on the piano. Single player and not fun in the same sentence might have a heart attack. Minecraft single player is definitely peaceful. It's calming. Remember when it was uncool to play Minecraft? I remember playing Minecraft when you were a nerd for playing it. This song is called Alpha from C418. Literally gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it. I feel like if I was really sad one night, I would boot up a Minecraft single player world. I've heard of people talking about forever worlds, which is cute. I have every time I've hosted a Minecraft server with friends, I save it permanently. So if they ever ask me for it, I'll give it to them. And if I ever need to feel something, I'll boot up a save and hop on. When I'm like 70 years old, I'm gonna bust out my 2011 Lenovo laptop, take one of my grandchildren aside, and show them my Minecraft world. And they're gonna be like, "Grandpa, that's boring," and they're gonna boot up Fortnite 3 on their PSX. And they're gonna like drop in as they're gonna drop in as Germa. Germa's gonna be in Fortnite in 20. How when will I be 70? Let's say it's like 50 years from now. Oh, you thought that was the end of the song? Heck no. Not until I'm on the dev team. Just you wait. All those naysayers saying Germa would never be in Fortnite. Yeah, right. Watch me. Germa probably knows a guy. Or Germa. Delano probably knows a guy. I could just ask Delano, hey, do you know a guy who I can contact about Fortnite? And I'll be like, I got you. Oh yeah, I learned about Teddy Roosevelt's middle name today. You have to fulfill his wish to have this three Scrooges. Did he act? Was that a bit? Did he actually believe that the three Scrooges would be in there? How much did that put on the debt? Let me pull up the German jet tracker. Germa debt tracker. There's like a list. Um, was it not a debt part of the debt arc? Oh, eat glove. It was the eat glove promise that he ended up sitting on, dude. Yeah, it was a game word. Yeah, at least he's a man of his word. Yeah, yeah. That was off. That was off by a lot. What a shame. Absolutely embarrassing. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Where's that from? Is that from something? Spill it. Welcome back, by the way. This song just keeps giving. Oof. Always look at it from both angles, guys. What the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Okay, gotcha. I'm not a Three Stooges, I'm not a stooge head. There's no way I was this off. I refuse to believe it. I actually refuse to believe it. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna. That's insane. That's insane. Drink five. Same here. I did 5 Pomodoros and I refilled it once for all that. I refilled it once this morning and then once before stream. I'm gonna refill it after stream. So at least 8. Now I do keep a lot of ice in there, so that decreases a bit. What line should be parallel? None of them. Absolutely no line on this should be parallel. Now, okay, parallel on the page. In 3D space, all of the yeah, that's the technicality, right? All 1, 2, 3, 4, those are parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, those are parallel in 3D space. But on our page, since we have 3 vanishing points, lines will only be parallel if a vanishing point is all the way at infinity. But we're told just for this assignment to not do it at infinity, because that means it would not become 3-point perspective anymore. It's 2-point perspective at that point. And yes, I use the Pomodoro method. I do 50 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and 20-minute break for every 4 Pomodoros. It works for some, it doesn't work for others. For those who have ADHD, I've heard a mixed amount of results for Pomodoro. I personally have OCD tendencies. So having just a structure, an on-off structure like that really helps me. And I only use it for when I don't want to study. If I'm already cool with studying, then I'll just hop right into it. Don't need a timer. Look at that. Frickin' gamer. Pomodoro is a study technique inspired by a type of tomato timer, I guess found in Italy. Yeah, and the tomato timer would go, it would have a 25-minute timer, and people would study for 25 minutes when the Pomodoro, the tomato timer went off, and then they would take a break for 5 minutes, and then they would rinse and repeat. So you are looking at 3-point perspective, Frog. So yeah, I did push this axis very close to parallel, but if you'll notice looking this way, it has a tilt to it. So we're gonna have a VP all the way down here. Which this eventually collides with. Same thing here. At some point. And then we have VP going in this direction. And these collide quite early. I was off of it right there. And then of course down here. Oh, I almost drew on the page. Holy, I would not forgive myself. And I kind of faked out a bit, but yeah, so this is 3-point perspective. It becomes 2-point when, let's say I moved this just a tiny bit more outwards, and this became over here, then none of these would ever intersect. And that means it's 2-point perspective because now this VP is at infinity. And there's some really neat rules that you can do to help yourself out. Like for we use something called the Y method. And this is for when you can see all three planes of the box. Because you can have, as we discovered yesterday, I had a very wrong intuition where, anyways, if you can see all three planes of the box, then you can use the Y method, where you start with a Y shape, or like a Y, literally, and none of these have below a 90-degree angle. If they have a 90-degree angle, I don't know what happens there. I would assume it's 2-point, because the closer it gets, that means, the more perfect you're looking at that face. Yeah, I don't know yet. Now we're gonna put big ol' lips in there. Cry about it, because it's gonna go away. Oh yeah, what was the highlight of everybody's day? Studying with everyone was quite fun. I don't really have anything notable today though. Holy, I can't believe I got to do that today. I don't, kind of an interior study day. Oh, I had a very nice breakfast. I sat outside, enjoyed the weather a bit, did some research into the search algorithm thing. That would be 2-point if there's a 90. Huge. That makes sense. A lot of the 250 challenges is just destroying that gestalt part of your brain who wants to put a line in a certain place because it looks weird. Tripping your brain up. However, tomorrow I'm going to be studying on campus just so I get that extra, that it's a proctored study zone. I get that region bonus. I don't know what else to call it. Oh, this is going to be the PP line. What we in the industry like to call a line that's practically parallel. That in fact may be parallel. Just because it's on the horizon for that VP. I have a headache. I'm going to take a sip of water. Been getting so humid, I think I need to start buying like Gator Light or Pedialyte just so I don't pass out while I'm biking. There's so much smeared ink here. It makes me so mad. You know what? Remember the other night where I was talking about if I could have a selfish wish that I can't use on anybody but me? It's either being able to hang out and just be friends with animals, no matter what animal, or not smearing lines when making art. Which is funny because my goal is to become a digital artist, if not like a tradigital artist. Um, so there's really not much of a use for that. And music just. Oh yeah, this playlist goes all the way into the newer music. I think I'm going to go get ramen this Friday. My friend said there was a good place that's cheaper than the place I've been going to. And in my opinion, the best ramen places I've been to are the places that like don't try to play it up. They don't like have all the fancy sake bottles in the window or some, they don't give you a glass of soda or Dr. Pepper. They give you a glass or like one of those red plastic cups, like translucent red plastic cups and like a Coke, and you have to pour it yourself. Those are the best ramen places I've ever been to. Okay, holding the paper down is gonna be tough because I don't want it to lift. Here is our minor axis right here. I'm not sure if I vibe with this placement. I need to keep my body like kind of parallel or perpendicular to the minor axis so I can see everything easier. Just it's hard to be in this position. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. When I know weird lore. I think I started playing GTA probably was like 16 or something. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell my parents. Um but I made a character. I was like if I grew up I'd kind of want to look like this guy. Hey, I think I grew into that. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Uh, I think I grew into that character. He's a better hairline than me, but we have the same beard. Also, my GTA character for some other reason has like a permanent black eye. Don't know what that's about. How much dimension do you use when creating the ellipses? Do you visualize in Tracer, or do you just go arm, do your thing? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I don't really think I visualize anything when I do ellipses. Yeah. Although I think the only thing I try to kind of visualize is boxes, VPs. When it comes to ellipses, I know that if I have a minor axis, that the mount I go down here has, because I always start on the side, has to approximately be the amount I go up there. Now here's a unique situation where I should have gone lower, because it has a higher dot up there. So that was the mistake I made in this one. You can tell like this is much larger than that. Um, and yeah, just lots of ghosting. Not my dad getting Liberty City for me when I got a PSP. Huge. And also, this is a unique instance of doing ellipses where I have the dots that I want to be tangent to. Uh, Drawbox actually doesn't explicitly say this, but intuitively we know that if you have ellipse circumscribed by a square, then it's going to be tangent at 4 points. So if you're doing it in perspective, the rule still holds. But yeah, it's mostly just at this point intuition and muscle memory, mainly muscle memory. It's like these are split-second decisions I have to make. Like this one, I can already tell because I messed up this line, which should have shifted this down here. Moving this one up, this whole thing's gonna be tilted in an angle more. Oh wait, no. Something's off here though. I thought it was this, but maybe that's not the issue. Maybe it's fine. Something's off though, especially over here. I'm getting weird vibes. Yikes. Oh. Okay, yeah, so this should have gone deeper, and this I overshot. So I just kind of got, it's that weird noise from the song. Oh, wait, the thing that just played, like, that is so bad. Yikes. Let's calm down. This is usually the point where I make even more. I'm under correcting the bottom right corner a bit. I can see that. I wonder why. Oh, Jesus. This disappoints me so much. Oh, now my hand's hitting the edge of the page. The end, guys. It's over. We could start in, no, we're not going to number these just yet. Moog City disappoints Kavel. Was that Moog? Oh, this is Moog City 2 now. Honestly, of the like kind of OG Minecraft songs, best. It's original, you know. It's this disappoints me as well. Yeah. Ooh, ow. The thing hurt again when I laugh. It's weird. Oh, that's semi-parallel. Frick. Like a piece of flan, you know, just kind of tapered. Yikes. Ah, it makes me cringe. It actually makes me cringe. Okay. We'll do another one. We got 15 minutes, but really 20 minutes because we're good on time tonight. So, uh, it should be enough at least to do the box. I think I did everything well up until the undershot here and the overshot there. Just a perfect storm of stuff. We're gonna take a quick mental break though, just a bit of a relaxing and chatting. Taking mainly just drinking water. My headache. Dang, this song is so quiet. It's not even picking up on the. There we go. Cool, cool. Okay. Well, got my mental reset. Check my phone. Phone is checked. Oh. Oh. I should have. I sent an email to my professor earlier. Okay, he didn't respond. Thank God. This guy needs to stop. He responds like instantly over the weekends, bro. Take a break. It's okay. It is okay, sir. I do not need your instant response. And do I appreciate it? Yes. Wonder what he does. He's a very smart person. I wonder what he does for like hobbies or for fun and stuff. He seems somewhat active. Because I know some of my professors just they go home on the weekend, they're still working. They don't even go home. I see them at the library or like or the place I study, which is also near their office. So, okay, we do one going like this. Super foreshortened. Uber foreshortened. Let's see, we're gonna have AVP going off in that way. This going down, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I actually did some of my most important lines colliding with this, which sucks. Don't want to do that. And that going off there. So this was kind of unfortunate that I did all this there, but this leaves this whole room right here to do it. And we'll actually leave a gap because then we're going to do one right here and one right here. So in fact, since we want to start one right here, having it foreshortened like this, and then moving it up so we can have some room, or doing it like this and having the extendos that way. I'd say extendos that way. He thinks. We do need to have an ellipse that's just like very high degree. So we could also, that could also be the one here. Very high degree, takes up this space. We'll do that. I do want a very rate of foreshortening. So this is going to be a wacky one. Wacky, weird, silly one. So stick with me, guys. So if we want it to be higher degree, that means this plane has to be in front of us more. And I feel like doing a Y shape is a bit boring, so it impedes upon itself. Do this. A bit closer than I wanted, whatever. Uh-oh. Okay, we do have to foreshorten these edges a tiny bit more than I expected, but that shouldn't be too bad. And this one, yeah. Is that a gas in the background? What? Chat, did you know they can't blow up bedrock? Or not bedrock, cobblestone. You know what? Bit's over. Why did I do it facing that way? That was risky. Drawing away from the center of the Y is better because if you overshoot, you're overshooting over there instead of messing up, having an error right here, which I did. Don't do that. Or you can. I won't judge you. It's okay. I forgive you. You have. Psych. True. Yeah, true. You know what? True. I wonder, is it like the thing with Bedrock where it has like a number of hit points? It's just absurd, or is that? No, who knows? I don't even know if that's true anymore. I feel like I heard rumors of that as a kid that Bedrock is breakable, but it like takes like an anillion amount of damage or something stupid. We're gonna start with this plane up here, even though I hate defining it up here because reasons. I can make sure it's square. This line is longer than this one, which means this needs to get foreshortened a bit more on this VP, so this VP is going to be closer to the center. Just a little bit uneven. This is a higher degree. I kind of wish I did more. And then this VP is still pretty far away. We'll move it a bit closer. See, this is where I do the visualization. If shrimp is still here, this is where I start like kind of not. I can't. You can breaking glitch it with TNT. Ah, I got you. Okay. Oh yeah, I've done it to get to the roof. I'm goofing. I don't have whatever it's called where you can't see aphantasia. I'm not a person with aphantasia. I can see things very well in my head. I see like scenes the best. Like objects, I can if I try really hard, absolute fidelity, I can see it. But like not animations, but like things happening. Like storyboards, I see very well in my head, especially with music. Which I probably isn't a crazy take. I feel like a lot of people can do that, but I can like rewind it. Anyways, but boxes, I can't really see it. I'm not even doing that in my head. I'm not picturing anything in my head. I'm just being like, okay, it makes sense if it goes this way. It's like a legit, just like a gut feeling that like, oh, this needs to be lower. Been practicing imagination a lot. I had aphantasia, but I've always had the most vivid dreams, so I know it's possible to imagine visually because I had a dream visually. Oh, is wow. I never knew there was hope. I never knew there was a that was the qualifier. That's huge. But here's the thing. Anyways, I'm trying to get a point where I can conjure up some stuff huge. But here's the thing, right? As a person who has been learning to draw and has drawn scenes and stuff, it's never been exactly what's in my head. And I'm not sure, I haven't talked to enough professionals to verify this, but among many people, there's an agreement that it's not exactly what it's in your head, but you know that there's a pose. You know that they're doing something, they're holding something. Um, like I've never drawn anything, even remotely super, not remote. I have some things close to what was in my head. It's like that you for prog, for you prog, where you can draw exactly what you can see in your head, or you just have like a list of things in the scene, and you build some coherence with it. I have a really bad headache. I'm being too freaking gamer. Kim Jong Gi is the goat. He's the only reason why I keep trying to push imagination. I want to be able to draw like him. Okay, be careful with the imagination thing. What Uncomfy, Proko, and Kim Jong Gi talk about imagination isn't holding things in your head. It's crafting scenes or things, like dreaming up creative things. It isn't holding an image in your head. It's being able to, you know, like I said, create this list of stuff. And then training yourself so well that whenever you make a mark on the page, you can react to it. And that, yeah, I'm like 95% sure. I haven't looked into Kim Jong Gi personally, but this is, I mean, have you watched Uncomfortable's video with Proko? Here, I would, I would play this for you guys, and we could watch this together. But one, it's 23 minutes, and two, um, I don't want to get copyrighted again. Yep. I'll put in the Discord unless anyone in chat wants it, but I'll drop it in the Discord. Yeah, it's a 23-minute video, but it covers explicitly um kind of this conversation a bit. There's another YouTuber I really like. I'll have to find them. They I can't remember his name. He makes very Kim Jong-gi-esque stuff. Uh Not to say that his stuff isn't original, no. It's very original. It's very nice. You have this, crazy scenes of all these very well done characters in a brush pen. And the one thing, he said that like he never got much from like traditional like academia. Um, I do not, because this is not my Discord. Or not comfortable. Delano would probably be pretty cool with sharing it to you, Prog, but I'll also drop this in the YouTube chat. We can ask Delano in a second to generate an invite leak if he's still here. Yeah, I need to find this artist because I really like what he said. Is like I make a mark on the page and then I react to it. Because the mark you're gonna make on a page will never be perfect, which is an affront to this idea that we can imagine things perfectly, right? Like, okay, great. You can imagine something perfectly. Now you have to execute it. Well, guess what? You're never going to execute it perfectly. There will always be human error. And so we ought to learn to react to the things on the page. And so what uncomfortable means by imagination specifically is destroying this barrier, this very negative shutting ideas down part of our brains. Um, Usually when we come up with prompts or things we want to draw, we're quick to shut it down. We're like, oh yeah, but that just won't work. That scene won't work. That character looks dumb. This clothing item is ridiculous. Do it anyways. Part of me wonders if Cavill believes in work-life balance. I believe in it. I am not a good practitioner. That's for sure. that is that is definitely for sure. I believe that work-life balance is the most important skill. Second only to breathing, I guess. I don't know. Heck yeah. It's fun. It's because these things are fun. Like, work is a weird term for me because like I'd consider school work, right? I've talked about school in the context of work, or people are like, oh, you're going to school, you're not working. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but I am spending 6 to 8 hours a day doing something relating to my professional career, whether future or current. But going to the gym is really fun. Um, and drawing and streaming is even more fun because I'm not in constant pain, only slight pain. Uh, It's not that I don't feel tired. I can get tired. I can get sad and upset with my progress, which happens quite frequently. But um, I continue going to the gym because not only is it a habit and habits die hard, but it's legitimately fun, and I really like how it makes me feel. Same thing with art. I have health issues. I haven't been able to work because of that. Regardless, I still technically have time to exercise, draw, eat healthy, and all the other things I want to do in my life. People like you work as hard as you can do scare me because, like, bro, how? It takes, I mean, this was not, yeah. I'm not gonna be like, I'm the epitome. I have many faults. Don't you worry. Like, I'm not this, this amazing character. Don't worry. Uh, no one's like that. But, you can definitely improve your life. Anyone can. And it just takes really, really small decisions all the time. I have no doubt literally anybody can not only do well for themselves, but like literally surpass me in every single category in half the time. If you buy my course that I'm I will never make a course like that. That'd be so evil. That would be so evil. Um, but you know, oh god, sorry, I had to kill that bit there because like there's no way. Uh, but you could read all the self help books and all that. I've done it. Uh, just starting so freakishly small with your goals, like drinking more water, brushing your teeth, and making it easy, decreasing the friction to do that. Just doing tiny stuff every day, and to the point where you look back and you're like, "Whoa, I did all that." That's what I believe in. Please, guys, I'm PSA. please be careful in the self-help sphere of YouTube. There's some crazy stuff there. And it's also where you can find. I was talking about this in the Discord earlier. The anime protagonist personalities. If you don't wake up at 5 a.m. every day, who's gonna carry the boat? I just spat on my paper. I made this prediction. I'd spit on my paper doing some stupid bit. And to each their own. You know, if you need to carry the boats and the logs and all that, then yeah, do it. Just please be careful. You only do if it's fun. I mean, do all the health stuff for yourself because it's good and it is inherently fun, right? Like if you drink water, it's fun to drink water because you're not dying. um, but like, don't feel that you have to work out to fulfill some like body standard or do art because you want to be seen as cool because artists make this cool stuff or you just want to draw big anime boobs. Um, or any of the stuff in between. Big anime. But hey, do your thing. You can draw big anime, big anime bazongas. All you want. Please make sure you're having fun while doing that. For me, for Cav. Whatever. On Hongaroos, whatever the freaking. In the name of Cav, please. I mean, I'm not gonna say please don't do your thing, but maybe not my name on that. Ah, pussy police. What does he mean by that? I know what he say. I know what he say and what he mean. If you had a niche for the type of art you'd what would it be like? Like a niche? Oh, you like a definitely illustrate like those kind of like pop, like poses, like like almost posters. I had a real love for graphic design, so like really punk posed posters. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna listen to some. Oh, what's the dude? I was really into Jet Set Radio soundtrack, and then Delano gave me the Cyberpunk soundtrack, which is also pretty great. I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow when I go to the gym. Yeah, it'd be like pose. It's fun little illustrations. That was the question, right? If you guys had a niche for the type of art you'd do consistently, yeah. I never grew up in the punk sphere. I definitely like appreciated it from afar, but I was too shy, too much of a weirdo to Tom and Jerry backgrounds and character weight. I really like that. That's such a good pick, Monkey. Yo, what's up, Sheems? It has been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the very like soft Tom and Jerry stuff. Think of going back to like nature cottage core stuff. Ooh, I like that. We'll folder Tom and Jerry backgrounds. I'll share in chat. Do it. Heck yeah. It's so. I'm not gonna call. Oh, no, we're not. I'm not saying the word that starts with an L and ends with iminal. But like, it's not that. It's weird. I want to. It's almost perfect. It's like it's an interpretation of perfect. It's homely. It's weird in a good way. What cylinder am I on? 151, 52, 53. Liminal cipher, please add nav mich to my cipher. Please, Sippy, please. Love Mish, please, Savior. Savior, please. And love Mish. My friends want to play next spot horror chase on the Roblox. Please, Mish. Please. Kavel stereotyping the freaking 10-year-olds that jumped into my Gmod maps. Heck yeah. For context, I'm stealing Vinny Vine sauces. Top pussy, please. I'd say 80%. Please, Cypher, what is secret? Please, I have idea for a map. Please. Please, Cypher. Let me use BSP for Roblox chase. Like 80, legit 80% of my comments are that. I'm gonna scrape all my comments for all my maps. Tag all the ones with nav mesh. Oh. Oh, thank you, Delano, for warning me about that. Delano got me one shot. Everybody, W Delano, very kind of him. And he said, if you play it, or when you play it, it'll call you by whatever your name and your user drive is. So guys, I gotta admit, it will call me Kavel by my real name, user. So I hate Windows. I actually do not like Windows. The only reason I have is because video games are easier to play, and like all editing software is made for Windows. One shot. One shot mentioned. Nico. One shot plus one counter. We may do it on stream. I'm not sure. This is gonna happen at least. I'm going to be playing it once I'm done with this semester. Uh, Now if we play it on stream though, I'm not sure. Forgive me for the pun, but is this a game I can play in one shot? Like, is this like an hour long game? Is this a 3 hour long game? Because if it's long enough to do in one or two streams, what we can do is we can do our box challenge, and then for the remainder of the stream, play one shot. I'm not a gaming channel, but since Delano got us this, and Delano clearly likes this, two playthroughs with the true ending. Interesting. You know how long those would take totally? Guys, I'm gonna be real. I hate playing video games. Video games are awful. I hate all of them. My stream buffered, and you said, "Forgive me for my pun." That's fourth wall right there. I purposely lagged it. First ending will probably won't satisfy you. 4 to 6 hours depends on how good you are at the puzzles. Amazing. Uh, Main game is one stream. Solstice is another stream. Gotcha, gotcha. No spoilers, by the way, guys. From here until then. So yeah, we could. I may just stream it in the Discord. I just may play it in the Discord. I think that's a good compromise. Even though Rise did say he wanted me to play video games every once in a while. He's the one who invented 50% Friday. He's also, and you could play games like once a month, but I don't know. This is about doing something that you love for an hour a day, but it's more focused on productivity and like a thing that'll help you. Kavel based. Based on what? Does Kavel rock and stone? This sounds like a coded question for asking me if I smoked a weed on a smoking. What is it? I do not have a Discord. However, Delano has a Discord. And I generally just let him handle the invite links because I one will mess it up and two just don't feel comfortable like making the call of who joins and who doesn't. So I always leave that to the owner himself. Rock and Stone. What is this? Did I say like when Jerma said chicken jockey and everyone in chat blew up and he had no idea what it was he was talking about. Linden Steel. Yeah, basically we this Delano could put it in much better words than I. But it's really geared towards people who make stuff. So if you're an artist of any sense of the word, a musician, a chef, a computer programmer, so long as you make things and you're passionate about them and you do it frequently, um, and probably not even frequently, but so long as you do it and engage with it, we'd love to have you see what you're working on and even collaborate on some things. I wish to be that old. I am mining blocks and shit because I'm in Minecraft. Oh my god. Sorry. Not gonna lie, being in Discord for that long, not that I was like entertaining for that long or anything, kind of put me like, I was like, do I want to stream today? I'm kind of tired. This sounds a bit pathetic, but I can only handle so much human interaction, whether in person or just over Discord. So much. I know that sounds stupid, but I got a I got a like a triple A 3-year-old Duracell battery as my social battery. It's rough. Your brother keeps singing that song. It's so catchy. Steel Pan Gaming. Do you think getting hit with a steel are steel pans heavy? Why did I ask that? Why did the song lag after I said that? It knows my intentions. Never trust Kavel with a steel pan. Oh yes, you did. I remember you mentioned this, and this was the last time I think we played the Minecraft soundtrack. I think this was like we're having a clone conversation. Yeah, so cool. Is it easy? I'm not gonna say like it's easy to play, but Delano, is it surprisingly hard or is it like just decently easy? Depends on which one you're playing. Oh god, this line's gonna be tough. Holy, holy buddy. We learned last time that we gotta be careful with this line because it was just completely off. Gonna learn a bit of music. Oh, okay. Is reading like the hardest part? Like, is playing simply just finding the correct technique of hitting the steel pan? And the rest is just rhythm and reading sheet music and such. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. We're gonna make a band. I'll be on keys, I guess. I can't really play music anymore. I haven't. Uh Delano on steel pan. We could make some Minecraft music live. Wanna know something weird? Music is my favorite medium. I like music more than I like listening to music and feeling it more than I like looking at art. But I like making drawing or more than I like looking at drawings. But I like making drawings more than I like making music. But also I've had negative experiences with learning instruments, so that's probably part of it. Go to bed. Have a good one, Jims. That sounded weird. I like stuttered kind of. I don't know. Have a good one. Wait, how did my the last stream which I privated, it had 7 views last night. How does it have 15 views right now? I privated it. The one stream we never talk about. Wait. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the thumbnail just looks the same. Lol. Sorry. Lyrical genius. I guess. I wouldn't say I did it 7 times, but who knows? I could have. Actually, no, because the stuff I went back to it, I go into the studio view. Hmm. YouTube secretly watching my privated videos? Hmm. Oh. Oh. Not the best. Better than last time though. Ish. Still swinging right there a bit more. Delano, do you know what sneaky link means, brother? I don't think you could be saying that, man. Or should be. You can. Oof, super wobbly and confident. Oh, side link. So yeah, no, I think it was a mistype up there that you said sneak link, and I read it as sneaky link. Actually, did you say? I feel like you said sneaky link in the past. That is like monkey. That is like I had to Google double entendre just to make sure you put. Yeah, that is like that sentence right there is the perfect double entendre. That is so well played. Shout out. Shout out. I'm gonna tell that one to my my cyber professor. No way. Ay ay ay. Whatever. Oh, did I double up on the edge lines? I did. My God. I Oh, like I grabbed my heart right there. Would I ever eat a Whopper Junior on stream? Who does the Whopper? Is that Burger King? Yeah, no, hell no. Hell no. You'll never watch me eat Burger King on these streams. You would have to pay me so much money to willingly consume or even be near a Burger King, let alone Burger King products. Oh no, it's Whoppers are deadly. That food chain's deadly, man. This is where you guys tell me no, it actually killed somebody. You know? Okay, not the. Ugh. We had such a strong start, and this one isn't too bad, but this one just makes me mad and sad. Just really upset. Ballad of the Cats. Okay, guys. Today's been a day. A lot of hard work. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna sleep. And I hope you guys do too. Yeah, so successful day on the 250,586 cylinder challenge. We're currently up to 153 cylinders. We got done with two this stream. Fidelity kind of, I don't think it's because we rushed. Fidelity kind of went down. Oh, it's been a 2 hour stream though, so. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't really have anything to report on. We're gonna have a normal actually no. This week I need to update the stream schedule. We will be streaming all week except for Sunday. Because I have exams coming up. So yeah, my exams are both on Monday. So Sunday I will not be streaming that night in preparation. Yeah, so sincerely, everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you, Monkey, Bear, Delano, Prague, Cheems. I think we had Penguin. Didn't have Cat tonight, sadly. And Jims. Thank you all very much. If I missed anyone, let me know. Good night, FBI agent monitoring my PC. Don't forget the NSA. Don't forget the NSA as well. But yeah, so sincerely, thank you all for joining me tonight, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Such foreboding music. Jeez, here, wait. No, we'll just do that. Okay, bye guys.